Can I take Accutane in a low dose? That's what we're going to discuss today. Oftentimes, in treating acne patients with Accutane, the question arises, can I take Accutane in a lower dose? And sometimes this is because a patient maybe had a bad experience with a higher dose of Accutane in the past. Maybe they were uncomfortable with some of the dryness that it causes or some other effect that they want to try to avoid. Also, sometimes parents are concerned about Accutane and they want to use a very low dose. It helps them to feel more comfortable. And the same thing for some patients. They want to use a low dose regimen because they want to avoid some of the risk involved in taking any medicine at a higher dose. So yes, there are times when we use a lower dose of Accutane, but there are some considerations. For example, when we do decide to use a low dose of Accutane, oftentimes the endpoint is not as defined as it is when we use the standard dose. Also, when we use a low dose of Accutane, sometimes we use a very low dose, and it's designed mostly to keep acne under control and not necessarily as a long-term solution. So there are a lot of factors that go into deciding whether to use a low dose of Accutane and what the ramifications of using a low dose are for each given patient.